Happy Monday. It's good to see you all. I hope you're doing well. I like the colors here. I like the motif that we're going on. We'll call it the Crayola plane. It has mud flaps, dude. There's actually an option. Dinner's fighting back here. There's actually an option to enable mud flaps. I'll show you. Just in case you don't believe me. I'm covering it, aren't I? Well, I can fix that. Yeah. So if I go to the miscellaneous menu, I can change between Tundra and regular tires, which admittedly doesn't seem to make that much of a difference. Or I can add the mud flaps to take them away. Hang on. If this plane's rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Retard.
This is how it's going to be tonight. If you're looking for a serious flight simulation stream, perhaps you should go watch somebody else. Because we're going to play with Tundra tires tonight. Bill Ferrelli, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, Bill. Happy Monday, dude. Anthrax, welcome aboard, man. Happy Monday to you as well, sir. Put skis on it, too. Wait, hang on. Does it make the plane float? Because it put the skis on, but it left the Tundra tires on. But it unchecked the Tundra tires. Unless the skis always have... Nope. We should leave the skis on, shouldn't we? Just in case. Can I do skis? No, I can't do skis and mud flaps. All right. Carrera 777, good to see you. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is how it's going to be tonight. Yeah, what happened this weekend anyway? I played an unreleased video game for quite a while on Saturday, and that was good fun. And then yesterday I watched my daughter all day, and I beat The Outer Worlds, which, by the way, The Outer Worlds is a fantastic game. Drags on just a little bit in the middle, but it ended quite nicely. It was very tidy, and I very much enjoyed my time with it. So that was my weekend. That's literally all I did this weekend. I went to Costco on Saturday because I told my wife, I'm like, I just got to leave the house for a little bit. Like, I don't care what I do. I just have to get out of here for a few minutes. So, yeah, mustache on. Well, mustache should always be on. Come on, you know that. Look at my kitty 26. Good to see you. Happy Monday. So, yeah, that brings us to today, where this is going to happen. My wife made quesadillas tonight, and I absolutely love quesadillas. So I'm in a fantastic mood, if only because we have quesadillas.
Love watching you channel your inner child with those tires.
Thanks, Anthrax. I got an emote. And we're going to fly this. This is the Quest Kodiak by Thranda. It's version 2. Version 2 came out, I think, about a month ago. Maybe a month and a half. And a free update for all of those who have had it previously, which is a welcome change, because it seems like a lot of people, including the developer, are keen on charging for their incremental updates, we can call them. I don't know what else. I actually don't know what else has been updated in this airplane, so I don't know if it's incremental or if it's major or what. But yeah. Call sign Bravo Echo Echo Romeo. Is that if we put a C in front of that, could we be Charlie Bravo Echo Echo Romeo? Is that a valid Canadian call sign? Canadian. Oh man, one of these days we might have to do that. Would be C beer on the network, because I think that I'm assuming you can do that, but I don't know. Here's Cindy, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Fred Rock, welcome aboard. Yeah. So we're gonna do some VFR flying. So I'm gonna say a few thank yous, and then we'll go actually do some serious flying. Some serious flying in a serious simulator tonight. I can assure you, that's not water. So we'll start off with Mr. Brown Bag Code. Chris, thank you very much for 33 months. 11, but like 3 times, more or less. Cheers, my friend. How was the beer you got from Percival, by the way? He told me that you went back there. Was it good? Was it better? I would totally go back there again. Crazy Italian 997, thank you for 7 months, my friend. I appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. WBS52 Bill, thank you for 36 months, 3 years of support. Wow, 3 years, he says, catching up to Ernie and all the other cool kids. Bill, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. It's crazy. It's been 3 years already since the partnership. Like, I think I've been streaming for close to 6 years, but 3 years since all the partnership crap went through. Like, that blows my mind. I stacked the cards in my favor, by the way. I had some time off between Christmas and New Year's and knew that, like, if I pushed and did a bunch of streams, that there's a chance that I might have the partnership stuff, for whatever that's worth. It's been a good run so far. Space Daddy, thank you for the 100 bits. Did you see the plane has mud flaps? Yeah, you saw the mud flaps. Anthrax, thank you very much for 5 months and the tier 3 sub. 5 months, and I get to see the Fisher Price plane. That's right, you do. Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the tier 3. I appreciate that. Look at my kitty here for 10 months. Has picked a perfect flight to celebrate 10 months. Is this plane fueled by IPAs? We'll go with it, my friend. Cheers very much. Cheers. Thank you very much for 10 months, dude. I appreciate that. Space Danny, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate those as well. Mustache is always on. Anthrax, thank you for the 2,750 bits. That's a very strange number. Love watching your channel, your inner child with those tires. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Cheers. Kyokin, thank you very much for 33 months of support. I know you've been around a lot longer than 33 months, but Kyokin, cheers, my friend. Where are you stuck at right now? Are you back in Miami? And last but not least, Citation Max with the tier 3 sub for 36 months. 3 years ago, wow. South Bend, dude, that was 3 years, wasn't it? That was before all the partnership crap. Was that before that was before all the partnership stuff went through. Oh, man. Just kidding. Great success, Mr. Shup. Thank you very much, Max. I appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. Wow, yeah. That whole fiasco in South Bend with the World Flight stuff. We were just talking about that a couple of weeks ago, weren't we? Great success that that trip was. Sefo, good to see you, man. Finishing it up now. Folks at Friendsgiving all loved it. Nice, dude. Fantastic. Self one asks, what's in the glass? Gin and soda water. A little bit of lime. Some Kirkland brand gin at that, which I think is basically New Amsterdam. Have to work tomorrow, but I can drink, and I'm not sure I will. Hey, man, you don't have to. Before. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I can't, man. That was such a long time ago. Like, it wasn't. That trip is, so if you guys don't know, John Fly, Josh Gibbs, Max, and myself all loaded up in Max's Cirrus and flew from White Plains to South Bend, Indiana, where we met up with R.A. Flyer, who actually, I don't even think he's streaming anymore. I don't think he's been around for some time. And R.A. Flyer has a 737 simulator in his basement where he's taken like old 737-200 parts and turned it into a full-fledged working simulator. Well, more or less working simulator, and wanted to do some world flight stuff there. And that trip is kind of what like sparked my, like, finally pushed me over the edge to figure out how to get my PPL. That was my first time doing any sort of actually, that was my second time ever flying GA. My first time doing any sort of like cross-country travel. And it was pretty nuts. The funny thing about that is that we flew that weekend out there and back, and then the next weekend I actually drove out there because South Bend's not too far from where I grew up. If the clear stuff ain't water, what is it? I told you already. It's gin and soda water. It's a lot of gin in there too. Yeah, so we did that. We flew out there, and yeah, it sort of sparked my interest in GA, and like it really it was the catalyst. It was ultimately the catalyst that pushed me over the edge, or the catalyst that really put it in my brain that this is the thing we could do. But the three of us loaded up in that airplane, and if I recall, Josh Gibbs took the red eye from San Diego to New York, and then grabbed a cab straight to White Plains. I met Josh at White Plains Airport at Millionaire probably around 6:30 in the morning, I want to say. 6:30, or I think it was 6:30 in the morning, because I would have left my house between 3 and 3:30 a.m. And Josh had not slept I don't think that entire trip. And I remember Josh cracked a beer on the way over there. I brought a bunch of beers with me that were in the back of the plane to drink there. And Gibbs cracked one open, and the look on Max's face when he looked back there was just like, I'm gonna murder you. Man, yeah, that was a good time. That was a fun trip. that was a long time ago. I serve, and Ian, thank you as well for 36 months, man. I do appreciate that. When is my Dom anniversary? I don't know what that means, but thank you very much, Ian. I appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Toasted Donut, how you doing, man? Happy Monday. A working-ish simulator. So yeah, that would have been used as Bob. Yeah, it might have been. It would have been me too if it was me later that day. We'll put it that way. Hey, too soon, Bob. Too soon. The Dom steps on the stamps of the sub. It's a... Oh, I see. Yes. No, I follow you now. Well, that's not really my thing, but you know what? To each their own, Ian. Anyway, here we are. Good times, good memories. We're going to fly the Kodiak today. Like I said, it's Kodiak by Thranda, version 2. I have no idea what's changed from version 1. What I do know is that you can paint your own custom livery. So you get to choose a livery and you get to choose a livery with a bunch of different designs, and you get to say, here's the color I want in the various places. So we have our Fisher-Price livery that we're flying today. And the flight plan, what is this plane? Yeah, it's the Kodiak. There's an exclamation point plane. Get a link for it. Here's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to fly some VFR tonight. We're going to fly VFR starting in Missoula. Make our way, we're going to follow this road here. Follow this road all the way over here to Helena. Helena. We'll do a touch and go at Helena, and then we will follow the canyon south towards Dillon. Go do a touch and go at Dillon, and then make our way for the final stop at Bozeman. Probably a little shorter flight tonight. I got some stuff I got to take care of this evening, so holiday prep and various random things that have to be done. So that's what we're doing tonight. Warrior Pilot, how you doing, my friend? I like the livery, man. That was good. You could tell me it wasn't stock. Dude, we could change any color we want. We could go to the livery panel. We could go to this is weird, right? We could go to the livery panel and we could say, actually, if I were doing this, the tail tip wouldn't be salmon. It would be white. Nope, it would be yellow. It would absolutely be yellow. And we'll just make that very, very yellow. Nope, we'll make it a brighter yellow. Just like that. Hit the apply button. And now watch the tip. Watch the tip. Just the tip, though. That's not it. There you go. Now the tip is yellow. And that's all you got to do. And you get to set your own tail number and all that. I connected to PilotEdge, and it reset my tail number. It set it to like November 707 Tango Sierra, but the S was kind of cut off. I was like, no, we can't have that. So I went back, did the delivery again, hit the apply button, and it gave me my beer tail number back. Don't change a damn thing. We're not changing anything else. Don't worry. Eagle 11, welcome aboard, sir. How you doing, my friend? The magenta is very Fisher-Price. It's not primary enough. It should be cherry red, basically, or blueberry blue. Fair enough. We're going to go with what we got. This is the Quest Kodiak by Thranda. It's a good little plane. I remember flying this thing. It's been a while since we flew this thing, but I do remember checking it out a while back. So let's get rid of all the crap outside. You're gone. You're gone. And I think everything else is fine. Yes? Okay. So how do we do this? Let's see here. Master Avionics Auxiliary Buses, fuel pumps and igniters. Jay Kraus, Mr. John, thank you very much for 33 months support, man. I do appreciate that. Cheers to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well, John. That's going to hurt later. Aux fuel pump ignition, starters, generators, lights over here. Lights are all over here. Pitot heats, AT ice, good. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Is that the cigarette? It's like a damn taser or something. Anyway, there's nothing over there. And there's nothing up there except for fuel shutoffs, which we probably should turn on. Yep, okay. On. Where does it... Okay, that's fine there. Okay, and then there's going to be a center console. The center console is going to have... condition levers and prop levers and throttle. And that we won't really care about. Trim, flaps, everything else. I guarantee you. Nope, none of the circuit breakers are modeled. And I think that's pretty much it. That hat, he says. Show me the hat. I think that's actually Dan. Like, I think that's actually supposed to be Dan Clow. Can I load people in this plane? Can we make this like the creepy Doom machine? Hang on. It doesn't show people. Why doesn't it show people? It should show people, right? I mean, if we're gonna do the creepy person thing, we should have the creepy people. I had a co-pilot in here earlier, but she disappeared. Who could blame her? Wait, no. Whoa! So you only get the co-pilot if you set her weight. She wore a lot of makeup too. So if we set her weight lower than what's the there it is. So we need more than 150 pounds to have a co-pilot. Can I make the pilot disappear too that way? No, the pilot can be as small as you would like. The co-pilot has to be at least 150 pounds. So you can have 150 pounds over there and there's no pilot. How about the back? People? No. Interesting. She'd rock in the plane. Fee 5. The freaking noise, dude. Hang on. How ridiculous does this look over here? Here's a question. Do you want to be on that plane or off that plane right now? All right, that's enough of that. Oh, Jesus. Hi. Last time you flew this, did you determine that was Dan's wife? I think it might be. I have no idea, though. That's how it's going to be now. Aussie Benny H, what's going on, man? It's good to see you, my friend. Mile Cloud is supposed to be joined in the air. All right, let's get this thing started up, and we'll do some VFR flying. Push button and pull to set. It is set. Okay. All right, so let's go master on. And ignition on. Fuel pump on. Probably starter. Look at that synthetic vision, though. NG's about 20%. We can probably give it gas now. If I can reach a condition lever. Okay. Starter off. Ignition. Off. Fuel pump standby. Avionics auxiliary bus. Austin Benedict, thank you for 35 months of support, my friend. That's awesome. Oh, and Jeffrey Epps. Yeah. Cheers, man. Appreciate it, Ben. How you doing, buddy? Smooth. Beacon, nav, taxi. Only cabin lights, pitot static heat, sure. Prop full forward. Let's do our flight plan here. That thing is loud. That's real loud. Let's turn it down a touch. What do you say? All right, so we're going to do MSO, HLN. LN. And then KDLN. KDLN. We'll grab advisories to Helena. We'll drop the advisories out of Helena, and then we'll grab the advisories after Delta Lima November. So we'll have a leg with no advisories where we can jump on CTAF and have a good time, or jump on fingers and have a good time. Nice. KBZN. Z in Bozeman. Okay. That synthetic vision doesn't seem to be affecting frames at all, which is kind of cool. Auxiliary bus on. No. Is that supposed to be off? Where was the gen? Oh yeah, down here. Okay, let's grab the weather. And then we will scoot. Grab a pen and paper too while I'm at it. $26.65. By the way, it's gonna be super laid back tonight. That's kind of the goal. And I want to put my face on the right side here. There we go. We fixed that now. Huh. I'm not hearing anything. This is the new Kodiak quest. Yeah, we're not getting any ATIS out of this thing.
Retard.
Sonomo 980, thanks for 6 months and the tier 2 sub. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much, my friend, for the tier 2 in 6 months. Cheers, buddy. Super laid back. That's why the plane was rocking indeed. Yeah, you got it. P3 Ron, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Ron. Iowa Scotsman, welcome aboard. Foolish Trickery, happy Monday. No grass strips today, no. Maybe next time we will, though. Right now, I can't figure out how to get the ATIS go. Or any comms, for that matter. That's going to be a problem. 21-9er. See if anybody's talking over here. Yeah, you can come join us. It's fine. It's VFR flights. I'm not super worried about it. Max is doing pattern work. Okay. Do I actually have to put my headset on? No. So PilotEdge realized there's supposed to be an ATIS there. We're on COM 1. We're on mic 1. Let's check the PilotEdge output then. PilotEdge. Oh, hang on.
Way assignments and hold short instructions.
I figured it out.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo.
What the hell was that?
Missoula International Airport. ATIS information, Romeo. 0053 Zulu. Wind 320 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature
apparently there's a
-5.
function key that takes
Dew
the...
point -8. Altimeter 3036.
There's a function key that apparently makes the condition lever go to nothing.
Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo. Missoula International Airport. ATIS information, Romeo.
All right, we got Romeo.
0053 Zulu. Wind 320 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature -5. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3036. Arriving and departing runways 2630. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo.
Okay, ground point niner. Tower is 18.4. So the issue there was I had the wrong volume knob turned up on my end. That was absolutely an operator error. Okay. One notch flaps. And let's go trim up into the white. Good. Right rudder, left rudder. Go back, go forward, left, right.
26 via Charlie, 10 Tango.
And is that beta?
Missoula Tower, Cherokee 401 and Tango Sierra, hold chart runway 26 run up complete.
Cherokee 401 Tango Sierra, Missoula Tower, make right downwind departure, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Right, downwind departure, runway 26, clear for takeoff, 401 Tango Sierra.
Cherokee on the roll.
Alright, take about
Right, so the
26.
altimeter. Ooh, this is bouncy. You can't call me a beta. What is that? Select the altimeter 3036. How am I going anyway? I never did any real proper flight planning here. I don't know. Let's go to 7,500 feet. That should be fine, right? Yeah. Okay, great. 7,500. This is interesting. It's not movement area here.
Retard.
Huh. Not movement area pretty much goes right all the way up to the edge of the runway. That's really weird. This is the ground. Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra. We're in the North Star jet. We'd like to taxi with Romeo, and we'd like to grab advisories to Hotel Lima November at 7,500, please.
Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, Missoula ground. Begin departure frequency 124.9, squawk 6504.
24-9 or 6504, 717 or 717 Tango Sierra.
Kodiak 7 Tango Sierra, runway 26, taxi via Charlie.
26 via Charlie, 717 Tango Sierra. All right, 6504. Switch to
Tower
tower.
Pilatus 110 Tango, holding short
24-9er.
for east departure.
Pilatus 110 Tango, Missoula Tower, runway 26, line up and wait. Traffic is a caravan for the departure.
Line up and wait.
Yeah, that's Mr. I think that's Mr. Anthrax there.
Ventura Fox, that's going to be departing the area to the east.
Let him go. Oh, I think there's a checklist in here somewhere, right? I added an item to the checklist, but I don't know how to pull the checklist up. I don't know if actually there is if the checklist might just be a text file. I don't know if there's anything in the sim or not.
Departure, 10 Tango.
We'll assume there isn't. Turka, my friend Brendan, how you doing, man? Thanks for 36 months, dude. Hello, bud. Hope you're well. Sorry not been around too much. I hope you and the family are good. We're doing fantastic, dude. Thank you very much, Brendan. I appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. How are you doing, my friends? And Captain McGee, sorry I missed your sub. Captain McGee, thanks for 33 months of support. Too bad nobody can stream that other sim. I don't know what you're talking about. Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much, dude. Oh, yeah, I need to go alt. Thank you. We're having so much fun tonight. Just forgetting everything. Zulu Tower, Kodiak 717, take us here, holding short runway 26.
I take 3132, steady, call me no voice. Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, Middle Tower, check is the Polaris and a left crossing. Make a left crossing departure, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Go for takeoff, left crossing departure, Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra. Lights. Camera. Action. Let's go flying. We'll see what happens. The synthetic vision is really cool. All right, here we go. Does this thing have a torque limiter? Yes, it does. Airspeed alive. Woo! It leaps up pretty good.
Sacramento Executive Tower, it's Caravan 255 Echo Bravo, holding short of 20, Mike, ready for departure.
Caravan 255 Echo Bravo, Executive Tower, turn now right, heading 250, runway 20, clear for takeoff, wind 340 at 3.
Okay, right heading 240, clear for takeoff, runway 20, 25 Echo Bravo, and can we just confirm the departure frequency, please?
Caravan 5 Echo Bravo, departure is 127.4.
All right.
Okay, 27.4,
handles
Caravan
well.
5 Echo Bravo.
Kodiak 7 Tango Sierra, contact begin departure.
Departure 7 Tango Sierra. All right, departure. Road, I think that's where I want to go over there. Poacher, Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, climbing through 5,000.
Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, second departure, contact. Traffic 9 o'clock, 1 mile southbound converging. Altitude indicates 6,600.
Looking for him, 7 Tango Sierra. I don't see anybody out there. Nothing on my TCAS either, which is kind of... Oh, there he is. 7 Tango Sierra, that's traffic. Okay, so actually that's not the one I want to go. This is the one I want to go to over here.
Caravan 5 Echo Bravo, contact local departure.
Yes.
Local departure, Caravan 255 Echo Bravo, climbing 900 feet for 2,000 heading 250.
Caravan 255 Echo Bravo, local departure, Echo Bravo. Climb and maintain 6,000.
Climb and maintain 6,000, Caravan 255 Echo Bravo.
That synthetic vision is kind of distracting, maybe. Normally this is where you would turn it on or off, but on this airplane you do it here. Is it MISC? Yes. Let's just turn that off because it's very distracting. And we don't really need it today. Okay, let's do that. Let's keep her climbing. There's no gear to put up. Flaps are already in. Get ourselves up here and find a nice cruise. What's bring the RPMs back, do you think? Just 2,000? Most up in cruise? You bring it back at all? Or you probably just leave it maxed out, don't you? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Sync the heading bug. Push the heading button in. Heading. Alt 7500. Great. Mr. Squirrel, thank you very much for 36 months, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Can confirm the title does not matter. Happy 3 years. Thank you very much, Paul. Cheers to you, buddy. I really appreciate it. Did you decide on Oshkosh or Flight Sim Expo yet? The boss is here. Dude, you can add antlers and a Rudolph nose to emotes now as part of the modify. It's pretty cool. We can put a Santa hat on there? Oh.
Get on 5, Echo Bravo.
Oh, the Santa hat. The Santa hat's pretty good,
direct
too.
Rebus, Caravan 5 Echo Bravo.
Hang on, let me see what else we can do here. Modify, below minimums, you read my mind, dude. Chevy Roll 727, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, buddy. Happy Monday. Captain McGee, good to see you. Dirk, happy Monday. Trying to sell beer, got 2 out there now. Nice, dude. How's it doing? Are you thinking about Expo, Brendan? If you're still here? I just booked my plane tickets today. That's the reason I'm asking. I'm actually kind of excited now. We're just gonna kind of casually keep this road off our left side here. Head down. Bye. Bye. Head down the valley here. Yeah, JetBlue Max. Got me an exit row seat out and a front row seat coming back. And yeah, should be a good long flight. It's gonna be a long flight from Boston. But I got direct this year, which is super nice. I don't have to do the whole Southwest layover thing. Got my schedule for January barbecue for my birthday. Besides that, schedule sucks. When are you coming to Manchester, dude? Any more overnights coming up anytime soon? We gotta get our dinner on again at some point. Did my 5 months show up? Yes, they did. Yeah, I said thank you, right? Yeah, I got you, Anthrax. Yeah, because you told me about the Fisher Price pin, but there you go. I'll give it, you can have another one. Just because. Total Rico says thinks the flight from Boston's long. That's fair, dude. Yeah, you Europeans got a little tougher. You tossed her out. It's all good. Oh, well, Portland's a bit of a hike for me. I'll fly up there sometime and meet you. I'd totally fly to Portland and have dinner. Actually, it's easier for me to justify flying to Portland than it is Manchester. Put it that way. Everybody else just flying direct. I'm the only idiot to fall in the canyon here. Because I want to see the sights. Our ortho time is very, very limited, so we need to get it in while we need to get the X-plane ortho in while we still can. Albany for a 30-hour overnight. I'm not sure I can do Albany. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, how far away is Albany from Beverly? That's a pretty good high. I guess it's not terrible. 120 miles, an hour and a half. But Portland, Portland is only 70 miles. Portland's a nice. Portland is about 1.8 on the Hobbs, up and back. It's a very, very nice $200. Go up there, grab some food, grab a couple of beers, and we're good to go. I'm following the kid, so I give her to the co-pilot's buddy. Yep. We dumped her off in a river. We'll grab a new one. Somebody else can come up here from the back. Who wants to be the co-pilot? You do? Okay. Hi. Bye. Hi. Wait. This seems unwise. Nah, barely even does anything. It's cool. How's OBS doing today? Ty 4x4, how you doing, my friend? Just taking a casual trip out of state. I'm jealous. Dude, I'll take you up with me sometime. You can go to Portland with me. Be a good time. It's fun, though. Like, it's fun to be able to jump out and do that once in a while. I think I'm going to actually go up on Sunday. Or Saturday. I might take my wife up for the first time in like 7 months. The v2.0, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. You like her mustache. Did she really have a mustache? Oh. She does have a little bit of the 5 o'clock shadow going on. What the heck? No! Oh, that was a weather change. Okay. What the heck? No, don't do that. Say again for 7 Tango Sierra. 133.4, 77 Tango Sierra. So if you press the / key, it activates beta mode. We now know that. Approach, good evening, Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra 7500. Don't mind me, just doing barrel rolls. 3026 77 Tango Sierra. Alright, 26. We'll grab Helena. Grab Helena here, weather here in a few minutes. We still got some time. We're trying to look at the mustache, okay? They're interrupting us. JT Mosher, good to see you. Welcome aboard.
Expect visual approach, runway 10 left.
We got a bird stuck in the engine. Now we cool, don't worry. The eyeshadow is severe. How you doing, Pete? Oh, yeah. You can see the galaxy in her eyes, though.
Delta 1216, Bozeman Tower, runway 12, clear for takeoff.
There's a thumbnail for you. I think there's supposed to be shadows from the headset. Maybe, yeah. So welcome to my stream, where we talk about flight sims and we do flying stuff. Is that one of those Thai women? Well, can't confirm anything. Oh, crap. Anyway, it's real nice outside. We're going to pack it in now. Happy Friday. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a blast. That's fine. 20.4 for the ATIS. Let's grab that real quick. Pop you down. Comm 2, 20. .4. Right there. Comm 2 on. Nothing yet. Okay, still too far away. JDB says I smash. JDB's good to see you. Torminator, welcome aboard, sir. It's the Rosette Nebula. Mr. Chow, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, buddy. Rocket Matt, happy Monday. Why does the movement make them more unsettling? Please kick her out of the plane. Okay. Soup. The mighty strong jawline. I suspect we might need to keep our minds open and our eyes closed here, says Toto. Oh, sorry, I'm a little behind on chat here. Demonetized, right? Scotty the Hottie, how you doing, man? I was sitting on the train recently opposite a gorgeous Thai woman. I kept thinking to myself, but she did. Oh, you're a terrible dude.
Delta 12, 16 contact, Big Sky departure.
This is not found. How you doing, man? Apparently you joined up at some point. I missed it. Drone Flyer 54, good to see you, buddy. Make all my flights to economy money haul and dance flight around Oregon and Washington. That's the only thing about making fun of that kind of stuff is that, like, it could, like, legitimately be a person. And I'm sure they have feelings, too. Like, the time that I think I was...
So 12, 16,
I think it might have been the A350 where I was like, making fun of the captain. And it turns out that the captain was actually Roman on that particular flight.
Delta 12, 16, confirm you already
and Roman was in the chat. Because that's how we roll, I guess. Is it a shadow or does she have a mustache? Well, if it's a shadow, it's baked into the into the texture. Because it don't seem to matter where that sunshine is. That shadow ain't moving. It's all right though. On the flight home, I have the aisle seat to my window seat. I'll be the person who attempts to squeeze in between us. Fantastic. Did you book the out flight yet? Are you on my flight going out there as well, 404? A350, if I recall, Roman and Ramses are the pilots. I think you're right, yeah. Absolutely think you're right. So we're gonna do a touch and go here at Helena, and then we'll jump on fingers and head down to the next airport, and then we'll probably just all call Bozeman at once. But go down to the next airport and have a little fun, do some touch and goes or something, since we got a few people flying along. So if you're flying along and you get there early, just yeah, head down to Delta Lima November and do some touch and goes. And I'll try not to break the plane again. This thing cruises pretty good though. 162 indicated, 188 true, and our tailwind. Do we have a tailwind? So 11 knot tailwind. So we're doing 177 true, which is pretty solid for a plane like this. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen the outside of this airplane. It's very pretty. I bet we could change the tires, can't we? Oh, yeah. Live in flight. The tires moving? They are, aren't they? Not when I hit the brakes. You're in row 2. Oh, okay. You don't want to sit in the exit row seat on that one? Roman equals Ramses. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Been practicing my short field stall competition. Oh, man. We could probably do something like that, Ian. That's not a bad idea. Shit the GPA to it drinks Jet A. Oh, yeah. 65 gallons an hour is not insignificant. If I recall, Max, didn't the Vision Jet do something like 90? So we're not too far off of that, but I guess we got more carrying capacity than her. Just a, you know, a touch slower too. Well, not that much slower than the Vision Jet though, if we're honest with ourselves. Think someone was glued some McDonald's. I think someone glued some McDonald's trays to your wheels. Hey man, you never know when it's gonna snow, okay? All the men's seats are sold out on the way back to Boston. Really? Huh. They weren't earlier. That thing is chugging gas. Yeah, it is. How we doing? We got weather yet? Nada. I think drinks Jetty like a college student funnels beers. It's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that, okay? Ask me how I know. You should not shotgun a beer. You should not use a funnel. And you definitely shouldn't use an ice luge to drink vodka. Nope, none of those things. Ah, man. So yeah, weekend was uneventful. Played a lot of video games. Trying to figure out what to play next. I might fire up my Switch and play through some of the stuff I got sitting on there. Like I got all the old SNES Classic games, all the NES Classic games, plus I think like 4 or 5 actual Switch games I want to finish up at some point.
7 Tango Sierra, radio service is terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved. Contact Helena Tower 10 miles out.
Okay, yeah, Squawk VFR will contact Helena Tower 10 out. 7 Tango Sierra. Interesting. Out of radar coverage. Okay. That's awfully close. We still got quite a ways to go till we get there. We're still like 30 miles out. But I think it's in the like the end of that basin there.
1216, climb maintain level 350, contact center 128.72.
I actually don't know where it's at. Maybe it's up there. That might be it up there.
To the 1216, 128.72.
I don't know. We'll find it in a second. Yeah, I think it's like over there somewhere. I don't know how. It's been a while since I've flown into this airport. So 3877 on the airport. Elevation. Using 27? Oscar or Papa? Papa. Okay. All right, and Helena Tower is 18.3. 18.3. Just pop over to that. And we'll start looking for a field out there. Falstar, thank you for 7 months, my friend. I do appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much, man. Forestry management by way of a PT6. Yeah. How do I know? Yeah, right? Keg stands are also bad. Don't do that. Jedi Fallen Order, I'll get that once it goes on sale. Like I'll probably play that like 6 to 10 months from now. I usually don't play games until they're out for like 6 or 12 months. Because I usually like single player stuff. I just rather get cheaper. Best trick in a front wheel drive car, get 2 McDonald's trays under the back wheels, park brake on, and then drive.
10 to the west, inbound of whiskey.
Yes.
2 Romeo Foxtrot with whiskey, pin 0 left, downwind runway 27, report midfield, downwind.
I think I've done all those things in a 2-story beer bong. Held 7 long because it's a bad idea. Air City, this is ortho. Yeah, it's zoom level 15. And I think it's even lower resolution out here just because there's not, like, there's not really great satellite imaging in this area.
Tango Sierra is 14 miles to the west, inbound with Papa to land.
Papa. Nelson NHD, happy Monday. It's good to see you, buddy.
Going to be behind another VFR target type is unknown.
It must be the other side of this ridge here. So we'll just keep the altitude a little closer.
And word number 2, 1 Tango Sierra.
Yeah, there's a 7,000 foot peak. That must be that one right there. And then the other side of that, we'll be able to see the airport. So we're going to kind of squeeze around this way. Other side of that ridge, we should have visual.
We're Cessna 208.
Having kids does change you, yes. No funnels or keg stands. Thank you, Dad.
Roger. Number 1 Tango Sierra going to be number 2 behind a Cessna Caravan.
Number 2 behind the Caravan, 1 Tango Sierra.
You thought you saw snow out your window, dude? Well, you're in Miami. Could be cocaine.
PT6 mod, sir.
Would you like me to tell you the name of the peak? Mr. Benny H., what do you think the name of that peak is? Is it going to be a male or a female porn star this time? These are the important questions. This plane's so... The model of the plane is fantastic. The livery and the skis and all that are ridiculous. But I'd have it no other way. You didn't see the livery? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a custom livery maker included with the airplane. You get to add colors to a design. This is ours tonight. Did my daughter do it? She would just try to stick everything in her mouth right now. Let's be honest. She doesn't know how to color yet. She knows how to try to eat the crayons. Ian, how are you flying that Cherokee so quickly? Well, you're in an Arrow, aren't you? Are you in an Arrow? Ian, what are you flying? Oh, P28A. That's definitely the Cherokee. Because I saw you had your livery too. The aviation version of MDMA. Near where I live is a peak that could be called should be called Mount Camel Toe. Every time you fly, you must use this livery. Absolutely. Yes. He's slewing. Oh, okay. It's just a regular old Cherokee. Nothing to see here. Mount Moose Knuckles. You guys are terrible.
Oakland Tower, good evening. It's Caravan number 255 Echo Bravo. It's about 10 miles to the north, setting out of 5,700 to join the right downwind for 28 right.
November 255 Echo Bravo.
That guy sounds like a pilot.
Downwind runway 28 right, altimeter 3030, information India.
Okay, report midfield downwind for 28 right.
Airport out there somewhere.
November 5 Echo Bravo.
Put my binoculars on. That's it right there.
27.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, runway 27, clear to land.
127, 2 Romeo Foxtrot.
All right. My airplane.
Star Pilatus 110 Tango, 10 miles west with Papa.
I come back to Gaeltos. Convention. Does anybody ever really miss a spandex convention?
Downwind runway 27, report midfield downwind.
Am I training for the Pride Parade?
Behind the Cherokee, clear
Oh
for
man, I just like that. I like the livery.
10 Tango.
It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. All right. So we're gonna do touch and go, depart to the south. Helena Tower, good evening. Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, 10 miles to the west. We're inbound for a touch and go departing south.
Last aircraft calling was an American Airlines call sign. I don't have a flight plan for you. I also don't know where you're at. Resubmit your flight plan and try again, please.
I'm not an American.
717 Tango Sierra, Helena Tower, number 4, behind the Pilatus. Enter left downwind for runway 27, report left midfield downwind.
Okay, number 4, we're keeping off with the Pilatus, under left downwind, runway 27, 717 Tango Sierra. Is it correct? So the synthetic vision's interesting. I don't know if this is the same stuff, but it like gives you a map. And I'm not like it's kind of neat, but at the same time, it's also like super distracting too. We need a dumpster fire emoji. Yeah. Still safer than a 737 Max. Ooh. Boeing just announced they're halting production of the Max for a while. To nobody's surprise. It says, beer, what more do you need, right? Same name, it's still the same, they changed the tapes on the side, gotcha. Yeah, I don't really know that I dig that synthetic vision. Alright, set heading, whoops, that's set heading bug. 27, right there. And pattern altitude is going to be 4,900, or no, 5,200 feet. That's where it's turboprop. There'll be a Pilatus out there somewhere.
Requesting a long landing.
The 2 runway Foxtrot, it's approved.
Oh boy.
Helena Tower, Pilatus 112 Tango, midfield 27.
That's Pilatus, I'm sure I'm following.
10 Tango, runway 27, number 3, cleared to land.
Number 3, clear to land 27, 10 Tango.
Okay. It's Pilatus up in front of me. I see traffic on the runway. That's probably the one making a long landing.
Oakland Tower, November 5 Echo Bravo is right downwind, 28 right.
5 Echo Bravo, runway 28 right, cleared to land, wind 0607.
Clear to land, 28 right, November 5 Echo Bravo.
Find a Pilatus up here in front of us somewhere. I don't think we're going to see him anytime soon. Oops, what are my flap speeds? They say? 138, 120, 108. Got it. Helena Tower, Kodiak 717, Tango Sierra, midfield 27.
7 Tango Sierra, Roger, and you said you're going to be departing to the south?
Affirmative.
7 Tango Sierra, runway 27, cleared for the option, on departure, left, downwind departure.
Clear for the option, on departure, left downwind departure, 77 Tango Sierra. Okay.
Helena Tower, Cherokee 1 Tango Sierra is clear to the left on Echo. We'd like to go ahead and taxi back to 27 for a southbound departure.
1 Tango Sierra, runway 27, taxi via Charlie, remain this frequency.
27 Charlie with you, 1 Tango Sierra.
All right, out there somewhere.
Foxtrot's clear for 27 for the VIP hangar, straight ahead.
2 runway Foxtrot, taxi to the VIP hangars via Foxtrot, this frequency.
Take it easy.
Deep.
Where's Pilatus at? Pilatus is going to show up as an epic. Oh, he's a beam. Yeah, we're good. Start throwing some flaps in. All right, there's Pilatus out there somewhere. I think he's down now. I'm using the PilotEdge map to try to figure this all out.
Tower Turkey 1 Tango Sierra holding short 27.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, hold short runway 27 traffic is on short final.
1 Tango Sierra hold short 27.
Final tower, Pilatus
Shot
1
that.
Tango Sierra of 27 at Delta.
All right, full flaps.
Runway 27.
Number 1 Sierra Tango, are you parking straight ahead? Yes, sir.
This does not want to slow
Number 1
down.
Tango Sierra, taxi to parking via Charlie, this frequency, good night. Taxi via Charlie, this frequency, good night. 1 Sierra Tango.
This plane does not slow down. Like, I'm completely idle. Flaps are totally out, right? Well. Oh no. Now they're out. Ooh, hey. Must have pushed the wrong, I think I pushed the wrong button. Oh, yeah.
November 5 Corvo, clear of 2A right at Gulf, taxi signature.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, runway 27, line up and wait.
27 line up and wait 401 Tango Sierra.
Fixed it. I don't know. I think I was pushing the flaps not the wrong way. That's a problem.
3 at the same time. Number 5 Echo Bravo, taxi to parking via Delta, this frequency, good night.
Taxi parking via Delta, this frequency, good night, November 5 Bravo.
4443 X-ray, squawk 4067, maintain
4443
VFR,
X-ray.
say request.
Oh, there's a grass strip there we could have used? Oh man, I should ask for that. Absolutely a grass strip there. Next time we'll do the grass strip. Just gonna downwind departure. It's all good, man. Anthrax, you taking off, buddy?
43 X-rays, radar contact, 11
The next one will be the fun leg.
Northwest of Sacramento, capital altimeter 3032, altitude
Nice go
indicate
around.
5,600.
I was gonna do a touch and go, okay?
Charlie surface area is up to 4,100. If you want the Charlie transition, are you going to end up descending or are you going to stay above?
Yeah. I forgot about the flaps.
43 Roger. Did you want to stay with flight following or terminate radar services?
Oh, she has. Oh boy.
43 X Roger, radar services terminate.
Oh
squawk
boy.
VFR, good flight.
Wife wants to sleep and I don't want to be loud. Oh, that's fair. Well, you can come Nordo with us to the next one. You don't have to be loud at all.
1216, contact Salt Lake Center 135.
Come down in Nordo with us to Dillon, and then we'll you know.
Number 800, Delta Whiskey, paid clearance
from there.
on request, am I?
Yeah, I just got paid. How'd we do this month?
Not
bad.
ground, Diamond 24 officer.
Thank you all for your support. I could pay for my airplane bill now. And, you know, other bills.
Runway
Diaper
27
bits.
cleared for takeoff, left down on departure.
Runway 27
Sim
clear for
Crash
takeoff,
Mike, good to
left
see you, buddy. How you
downwind
doing, my friend?
401 Tango Sierra.
Alright, we'll go fingers
24
next.
officer, Helena ground, standby.
What comes first, the airplane bill or the bar tab? Depends on how the month went. This month, I'll say we'll do the bar tab first. The airplane bill can wait. Actually, the plane bill that wasn't. I didn't spend that much money this month on flying.
Delta 1216, Salt Lake Center, Roger.
How did we do?
Number 800, Delta Whiskey is cleared to Moses Lake Airport. Pain
Thanks for giving us something diaper, Mr. Not Found. Cheers, my friend.
Maintain 2000, departure frequency 120.4, squawk 2605.
Oh, it's not bad. I actually just had the one flight. It's my birthday flight.
This is our Delta Whiskey is cleared
2.8 on the hops. It's a good time.
Departure, radar vectors, Normie 2000, 120.4 and squawk 26050, Delta Whiskey.
0 Delta Whiskey, reback, correct?
Kind of sounded like
24
Gibbs.
off the Sierra, Helena ground, go ahead with your request.
We have information from Papa, request VFR departure to the south. We're at the South GA hangars.
4 Alpha Sierra, runway 27,
Autopilot.
taxi via Charlie, cross runway 35 at Charlie, say aircraft type.
Diamond DA62.
I didn't mean you had to give me
Golf,
bits, but look at McKinney. Thank you very much for the bits, my friend. I appreciate
Charlie,
that.
cross 35 at Charlie.
Cheers, buddy. We are clear of the deltas. We'll change
Thank you.
frequencies. Ah, we're up on fingers now. That sounded like Gibbs. I'm sure. I don't think it was, but Alpha Sierra. That's Air Scenic. Gibbs was streaming for a bit though. Pretty tame night on the network. Aside from us, there's not really, like, Western US is pretty slow, and even SoCal, there's only a handful of people up in the air. Like, we could have done this in SoCal, and I don't think it would have caused that many problems. But it wouldn't have been as pretty. Even with the crappy ortho I have, it would not have been as pretty. Pretty much just follow this road now. Got about 80 some odd miles. And the flaps up. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing fantastic. Give me the bits so you can afford full flaps. Well, thank you very much, man. If you go power to idle into Kodiak, does she sink hard? Apparently not without flaps. I think if you got the boards out, like I didn't have that time, she comes down pretty quick. So we'll try to do a proper short field this next time around. I was doing some math earlier and determined that your cut of my monthly sub works out to 1.2 minutes. You're 172. At that rate, it will only take 50 months of subscribing to buy you an hour. Only 14 months to go. Cheers, Ernie. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Every little bit helps. I genuinely appreciate it, guys. And I'm very honest about what I do. Well, this year was like, I think the PC build this year might have been the most expensive thing that came out of the stream. Like I probably have close to $3,000 wrapped up in this PC right now. So it was nice to. It was nice to finally do that and be able to upgrade that thanks to these lovely AMD Ryzen processors. These are beastly. Technically, we should be at like 8,500 or 6,500 because technically we're going to towards the west. But I'm not going to do that. Let's stay right here. You can post a link. Of course you can post a link. Yes. Pilot math so detailed. Yeah, can you tell he was the navigator? Ernie is probably one of the few people that has used math more than any, like, that has used. He's probably one of the people who's used the most math in his career when compared to the rest of us schmucks. Wrecked in Effect, thank you very much for 7 months of support. I do appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. Flight Passage, good to see you, Tyler. I hope you're doing well. Shortest landing in the Kodiak. I have not seen this.
Merry Christmas,
We'll get the bits here in a second. I gotta see that again. Listen to that thing. He wasted no time on that reverser. Damn. And then right up that hill like a boss. I'm sitting here like having palpitations about the prop clearance, and he's just like, nah, I don't care, man. We cool. Oh, he's gonna take off again, isn't he? Is he? No, he's just showing off. That's wild, dude. Thanks for sharing that, man. Oh, geez. Anthrax, thank you very much, man, for the 5,500 bits. Here. I'll do it one more time.
Merry Christmas, let's buy some beer.
Thank you very much, dude. Merry Christmas. Happy whatever to you. I do appreciate it. Really, cheers, man. And I got an emote. Let's go to penisland.com. I think it's, I don't think there's a dash in Penn Island. It's penisland.net. Yes, Penn Island pens. Finest quality custom pens. Can you, do they actually sell them? Your pen is our business. Artisan wood pens. Do they actually sell these things? I don't think they. I don't think this is a real company making stuff. You guys are terrible tonight. Seriously. Jada Beast or Jada Best, how you doing, man? Happy Friday. Piss Pilot, or sorry, Monday. Piss Pilot, happy Monday, man. Good to see you as well. Thoughts on the new Top Gun Maverick trailer? Oh, dude, man, holy crap. That looks cool. Like, I wasn't really super excited for the whole Top Gun reboot thing. And then I saw that trailer today and I'm like, you know what? I can get behind this. I can totally get behind this. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. But Tom Cruise simultaneously looks like not old and super old. Like you can see that the effects of plastic surgery are pretty apparent on that guy, because he's like 60 or like I think he's in his 60s, and he still doesn't really look like it. But like when they some of those close-up shots with the helmet and whatnot on, yeah, he looked pretty old. But I think that's gonna be a wild movie. Like it's such a Top Gun's not a good movie. Like let's take a step back and let's be honest with ourselves here for a minute. Top Gun is a bad movie. But it's a cool movie and it's an awesome movie, and it has single-handedly like heralded a generation of future pilots. Well, now current pilots. Like every pilot has seen that, and every pilot has drawn some manner of inspiration from that movie over the course of their life and their career and whatnot. So for as bad as it may be, it's still pretty sweet. I met Tom Cruise IRL. Dude is alarmingly short. I've heard that, yeah. I've heard that from folks before. Delivery's still killing me. Dude, it's so good, Anthrax. Throw a few meat curtains in there. Oh, man. You see the cleverness of the double entendre in the URL. Oh, yeah, I know. Yes. Aussie, Benny H, I know about the Penn Island double entendre. Yes. I absolutely know, yes. It's a recruitment movie. It is. I mean, it's a military recruitment. Like, I think the original Top Gun, they worked pretty close. Like, it's one of those films where the military actually did work pretty closely with them. Like, Independence Day was supposed to be that as well, by the way. Independence Day was supposed to be a movie where the military worked super close with them. And then the military said, yeah, you got to get rid of all the Area 51 stuff. And they said, nah, that's kind of important here. Because I think Independence Day had another name. Recruitment for the Air Force or Scientology? Yeah, right? The volleyball scene in Top Gun is peak cinema. Oh, yeah. What if you watch it without the audio? What does that do for it? Because we don't want to get copyright claimed. I'm going to whoop your ass in volley. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Is this a TOS violation? I watched a riff tracks at QuakeCon of all places. I don't think it was like riff tracks. I think it was like the precursor to riff tracks where they did this movie. And I'm not entirely sure. That was 2003. I don't think I've actually seen Top Gear or Top Gun in its entirety since then. I used to love the old hero for experts to chase before they added the hyphen. You know, I never noticed that one, Ben. Plane's missing the shag interior and the incense crown. Yeah, now we're talking. I had no interest in the military watching Independence Day, right? But you could have. Phoenix Ghost, thank you very much for 12 months, my friend. I appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. And 505 Northman here for 15 months. 505 Northman, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers to both you guys. Thank you again. Doesn't John Fly look a bit like Goose? Oh, dude, you just ruined it. Mr. Chow, you just ruined it all. Oh boy. I can absolutely see that. Yeah, it's there. I think maybe Goose is a little prettier than John Fly, but you know, that's just me. Oh dear. And this is the part of the stream that starts to get weird. And Ty 4x4 is here for, I think, one of the very first times. And he's like, what the hell are these flight sim people doing? He does look like a Goose. No, like Goose. Yes, right. Is Kenny Loggins doing the soundtrack for Maverick as well? I do not know that. Is Kenny Loggins one of those old rock stars that's basically being held alive by weed? Like, who's the country singer? I don't know. Retard. Anyway. This should not found. Thanks for giving us some Ty 4x4. Welcome, Ty 4x4, to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to both you guys. I appreciate it. Willie Nelson, that's the one. Yes. Oh, John Denver died in a plane crash. Willie Nelson. He quit weed? No. No way. No way Willie Nelson quit smoking weed. I don't believe it. Retard. Thanks for giving a sub to John Fly. Cheers to both you guys. I don't think John Fly is going to come by here anytime soon, though. Especially if we compare him to Goose. I heard that too, but I heard he just moved to eating it. Ah, yes. When smoking doesn't do it for you, you got to start doing the edibles. Put a little weed in your pancakes in the morning, and you're good to go. Willie Nelson is... Look at that guy. Willie Nelson's quit smoking marijuana for health reasons. I have abused my lungs, he says. Oh, this is pretty recent, too. Like 2 weeks ago. I think marijuana is... Wait, hang on. I think marijuana is probably the safest... The safest medicine. I actually credited... He does not show me the rest. Stupid website. Look at that guy. He doesn't care. He looks like an elderly Pippi Longstocking. Oh, jeez. He was 23 in that picture. At this point, we just quit Willie Nelson. Yeah, there might be some truth to that. Max looks like Maverick. Oh, I don't know about that. Maverick, Top Gun. All right, well, we'll get the package shot here. And then, let's go to Instagram. No. Citation Max 1. Huh. You know, if Max, if you cut your hair a little shorter, if you trimmed up your eyebrows, shaved your beard, you might be onto something. Oh man. Oh man, I could see it. It's got to be a clean-shaven shot of Max somewhere. No, he's always got the 5 o'clock shadow. He even had the 5 o'clock shadow in the interview. Oh crap! How are we doing? We're 30 miles out. It's pretty out here, though. Gotta admit that. Things got a little weird tonight, but it's okay. Max is dreamy, says Siffle. Hey, I'm staying out of this one. Max is like 7 feet tall. Tom Cruise is 4 feet. That's true, yes. Who did I meet? I met, oh yeah, I went to Penn and Teller when I was in Vegas years ago. And, is Teller the tall one, or is, which one's Penn and which one's Teller? I think Penn is the big dude, right? Penn Jillette? Yes. Dude, Penn is enormous. I bet I have a picture. Pictures, camera. Oh, it's going to be old school. Is it going to be in the iPhone? Not quite that old. It's going to be before the iPhone. Maybe I don't have that picture. Vegas? Oh, yes. Oh, come on. You're killing me, Smalls. It would have been Vegas 2011. 2010. Anyway, I have a picture of me somewhere with Penn and Teller, and Penn is quite large. I did not expect that. Teller is a fairly normal sized dude, but he talks. He looked at me and he was like, "Oh, you're a big one." As we're standing between, you know, him and Penn. Penn is an absolute unit. Yeah. Yeah. You're lucky I'm not on my Mac. I'd have already fired up Photoshop and put his head on the Tom Cruise body. Mr. Chow, that's your homework assignment for the next stream. You make the rounds, right, dude? So you can go post it in Max's stream next time he goes live. That's what I found. Thanks for giving the sub to You're Killing Me, Smalls. Cheers, man. I'm out, by the way. We're gonna call it quits here too. Bay Medic, good to see you, my friend. We are flying the Kodiak by Thranda. Kodiak, the Quest Kodiak version 2 by Thranda. Making our way down to the Dillon airport in Montana. In Dillon, Montana. Big sky country. And then we're gonna go to Bozeman. Just doing a little VFR flying tonight, hanging out. Met and worked a little with Bruce Willis. Is he tall? So, my buddy, I was in, so I went to Indiana last week, or 2 weekends ago at this point, to see family and friends, and I was hanging out with my buddy, and we were watching this documentary on Netflix about Die Hard, and I admitted to him that I had never actually seen the original Die Hard movie. I've seen Live Free or Die Hard, but I've not seen the actual, like, original-ass Die Hard. And I think he was about ready to divorce me as a friend right there, because he's a huge movie buff, and like, movies are kind of like what this dude lives for. And so I think he was mildly offended that I hadn't seen the movie before. But we watched the documentary. I'm like, oh, you know, whatever, it looks cool. Like, I'm familiar with Die Hard enough to kind of know what it's about and what happens. And it was cool to see the documentary and see, you know, some more information about that whole thing. I never realized that Bruce Willis was a pretty boy. before that movie, because I only ever saw him as being like, you know, an action star kind of person. But anyway, we get back, and I think it was like probably Tuesday or Wednesday of this past week, and he had sent a copy, a thing showed up in the mail, an Amazon box showed up in the mail, and my buddy bought me the full box Blu-ray collection for all of the Die Hard movies. So now I have like, I think 5 Die Hard movies or 4 however many Die Hard movies there are, I now have them in my Blu-ray collection. So I think we're going to watch them as we get closer to Christmas. Killer Kovic's, good to see you, buddy. Happy Monday. Is it worth the money? Yeah, it's a cool plane. It really is. Like, we're flying on autopilot, just kind of hanging out tonight. But it's a cool airplane. It's a moneymaker on FS economy. If you're into that kind of stuff. Because it's basically a Grand Caravan, but I think it's a little bit faster. Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie. I watch it every year. Yeah, right? We watched Christmas Vacation last night. That's my favorite Christmas movie. So we got that out of the way. But yeah, I'll check out, maybe if we get some time this weekend, I want to throw Die Hard on and go watch that, because again, I've never seen it before. Have you not seen I don't really watch movies. So like it's not unheard of for me to have not seen a popular movie, because I'm not really a movie person. 20015 knots. So we'll just land on 17. 17 is the long runway. Yeah, we'll just do straight in 17. CTAF 22.8 to 122.8, and we'll start making our calls here in a few minutes.
Retard.
This is not found. Thanks for gifting us up to Clark Griswold 2. Cheers, my friend. Clark Griswold lives next door to me. My neighbor has quite the Christmas decoration collection that he has put up. I'm not really a Christmas person, but I have to admit that it's fairly impressive. I would love to send you a picture of it, but I'm not going to send a picture of the front of my house. So you just have to use your imagination. It's a bit nipply out. Oh, this is a good one too. So, when we were back in Indiana, we were in the morning. I dropped my wife off to get some Starbucks, and the Starbucks was kind of a disaster. They sort of lost her order, and it was a fiasco. And so finally, she gets to Starbucks. She's kind of like maybe a little upset, maybe kind of not happy about the whole situation, because she used to work in food service, and that stuff really bothers her. And so as we're driving towards my parents' house, we drive past this house, and out in front is a mannequin that is dressed like Eddie, cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation, and he's holding an orange pipe that's going down into a sewer drain in the God's front yard. It was absolutely perfect. Oh man. As an Eddie, Christmas Vacation. Yeah, it was basically this shot right here. Like, the mannequin pretty much looked just like that. And it immediately improved the mood of both my wife and myself. They had a thing sticking out of his mouth too, yeah. Oh, it was fantastic. John Fly, what's going on, buddy? It's good to see you, man. I did not tie that day with half. Cheers, my friend. How you doing? John, you going to Expo, man? We all booked up. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the housing situation, but I can worry about that once we get closer. I booked my flight super early this year because I didn't want to contend with like I spent so much money on flights going to Vegas 2 years ago. And I didn't want to have to deal with that. So, yeah. Dillon traffic, Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, 10 miles to the northeast. We're going to make a straight in runway 17 Dillon. That was my Halloween costume. It's so good, Eagle. I don't have an excuse not to go to Expo too close. Yeah, that's right, dude. I'm not going to read that one back, but this you're not found. Thank you for gifting that sub. Cheers, my friend. Merry Christmas. That movie's so good. Like, he steals the show in that movie. Like when Cousin Eddie comes on, like that's the movie right there. Like for everything that's funny about Clark Griswold and the family and everything else, like the movie is Cousin Eddie, and there's no question about that. If I go, I'm driving from Houston to Vegas and sleeping in it. There you go. What did we get this time? Is that a bird? Haha, turtle dove. There you go. Hey, we found another one of my first logos too. That was that moment though was so good. Absolutely fantastic, and like I said, it immediately improved my wife and I's mood. Jelly of the Month Club, thank you for gifting that sub this Johan found. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Oh man, I think I'm on my own here. Oh, there's some guys that are around. Ian's back there. We'll do a couple laps in the pattern. Air Sydney's back there. Yeah, we'll do a couple laps in the pattern, and then make our way up to Bozeman. All right, somewhere out there's a runway. That's it right there, I think. Dillon traffic. Kodiak 717 take us here 5 miles to the northeast. Go straight in runway 17 for our left traffic, Dillon. What do you drink tonight? I had a gin and soda water that's empty now, and I'm finishing up some water over here. Gonna watch this tonight. That's a good plan. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of drinks, I was at Costco yesterday. I don't know. I was at Costco on Saturday, and I needed to get out of the house. Like I was kind of a little stir crazy, so I went to Costco, and I went there partially to buy some alcohol because I was starting to run low on my Kirkland brand liquor. And I wanted to make sure I was stocked up for the holidays. So while I was getting ready to check out, I've got enough liquor in my car. Trust me. I see this guy walk by me and put 2 24 packs of Guinness on his cart, and somebody asked about the Guinness, and he's like, "Yeah, it's 12 or it's like $26 for a case." So I'm like. So I got a 24 pack of Guinness for $26 at Costco. I'm super happy about that. Because my issue lately is that I've been drinking very, very, very delicious but kind of expensive beers, and Guinness will definitely take care of not being quite so pricey. I couldn't hear a dump truck. You couldn't hear a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin factory. What's that sound? It's a funny chirping sound. You're gonna love Samuel L. Jackson and Die Hard with a Vengeance.
1 mile final runway 17.
I'm still on fingers. Whoops.
500.
Dillon traffic, Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, final runway 17 left coast traffic. What did the plane do cruising indicated over the ground? It was doing 177 true.
Dillon traffic, Turkey 1 Tango Sierra is on a 10-mile final runway 17 will also remain in the pattern, Dillon.
Shooting out of Cirrus? 10 miles straight.
I'm trying.
Oops, stall. Let's go flaps full. Let her get a little slow there, it's all right. Let's see how quickly we can stop this thing. Aim for the numbers. Well then. There's no way that's 1,000 feet. There's no way. Not a chance it's 1,000 feet. Oh, oh yeah. But, can I put the flaps up again? $500 markers. That makes more sense. Let me pull my face off the windscreen. We'll just wait till next time. All right, pattern altitude is going to be 6,700. Flaps up. Dillon traffic 717, take us here. Upwind, runway 17, Dillon. Oh, look at that windsock. If I switch to 2-2.
Cherokee's on a 6-mile final for 17, Dillon.
Gear up. Done. 17. Mark that.
Dillon traffic, red diamond, 15 miles north, inbound for runway 17, Dillon.
Okay, there's a Cherokee and a Diamond out there. Dillon traffic, Kodiak 717, take us here, left downwind, runway 17, Dillon. I keep wanting to say Dillman. Like, I don't think that's correct.
Cherokee's on a 4-mile final, Dillon.
Notch of flaps in there. A bit of drag going here. Got a nice Embry-Riddle pattern going here. Nice and wide, just in case. Get pushed up here, too. Oh, it's a terrible pattern. I'll let that crosswind push me a little too far on the crosswind leg. Oh, Cherokee, where art thou, Cherokee? I think he's going to be right below me here in a second. There he is. I found him. Dillon traffic 717, take us here, left base, runway 17, Dillon. Diamond's out there too, but I think we got...
Cherokee is number 2, Dillon.
You should be number 1.
Oh, am I ahead of you?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I just flew over top of you.
Right.
What's he doing?
Dillon traffic, red diamond, 10-mile final, runway 17, Dillon.
We're like running parallel bases right now. It's all right though. This plane can fly nice and slow, so we go Cherokee speeds if we have to. Let's see if I can beat it. All right, Ian, you put the plane down there and you stop, okay? And I'll see how close I can get. A Cherokee with a PT6 engine, yeah, his modified Cherokee. All right, his flaps full. Dillon traffic, Kodiak 717, take us here. Final runway 17, Dillon. Got landing Cherokee in sight.
500.
Not a very good base of final, but whatever. Okay, we need to ride the stall horn. Two by two. I know there's a good right to left crosswind going. Oh no, he got stopped quick.
Dillon traffic, Cherokee 160 is clear of all runways, Dillon.
Dillon traffic for Red Diamond, 5 mile final, runway 17, Dillon.
Dillon traffic, 77 Tango Sierra, short final 17, Dillon. Like we're coming in a little steep here. Nice and slow. I don't know if I could beat that. Got it!
Nicely done, sir.
A little bit of an ouchie there. McFisher, good to see you. Kelvo 907, welcome aboard. Phoenix 931, good to see you. Yeah, we might need some chiropractors on that one. Dillon traffic 77, take us here. Clear, runway 17, Dillon.
And Dillon.
Dillon traffic, Cherokee 1 tickets here is taxiing runway 17, Dillon.
I'll let you get out ahead of me. Hey, Andrew, 400 feet's the number to beat.
380 it is.
Skis ain't doing me much good here. I should have put the Tundra tires on, I guess. I'm gonna head to Bozeman after this one.
Roger.
I need a cigarette after that one. Dude, this plane stops real fast. We had a video of, if somebody has a link to that video, we had a video that we watched a few minutes ago that showed like how fast these things can stop. Oh yeah. Let's wait for Air Cine's Diamond. There he is. His Cessna 172/Diamond.
I almost forgot to put my gear down.
That'll stop you fast. What is the livery? Oh, yeah. Oh, here he goes. Air Cine, recently instrument-rated pilot. Hoping to beat 400 feet in the Diamond DA62. Can he do? He bounced it just like I did. Oh, man, he can't even beat the Cherokee. Look at that.
Not even close.
Off he goes. Off he goes.
Dillon traffic, Cherokee 160 departing runway 17 remaining in the pattern. Dill.
Approaching runway 17.
We'll do one more lap out of here, and then we'll head to Bozeman.
Here or back taxi?
Well, you might have missed some of the taxiways.
There's one midfield. It's like, we just use the grass. Hey, you want to do formation, Ian?
A firm.
All right, I'll form up on you. Take us around. You want to get in here, Mr. Cine?
A firm.
This will be interesting. Just give us another couple hundred feet, yeah. All right, formation pattern work. That's good. We'll see how this goes with the Diamond. This can only go well. There's no other way for this to go. And Phoenix, do you like my livery? We have skis just in case.
Tango Sierra, flight of 3, departing runway 17, remaining in the pattern left traffic, Dillon. Alright, let me know when y'all are ready.
Good. Uberbot! Thank you very much for 36 months, man.
Alright, here comes the power.
Appreciate it.
Red 2 ready.
And brakes release.
Red October ready. Now we're going to take off not quite full power. A little bit of brakes there. I know I can fly his profile. I'm not so sure about the Diamond. Yeah, a little more gas here. Not too much though. I got no brakes now. Well, this is kind of cool. Oh yeah.
Turning left crosswind in 3, 2, 1. Here comes the turn.
I'm stalling. One notch of flaps. Just focusing on keeping
and
him.
Here's our downwind turn.
Keeping him in my windshield. It's not going to be a very tight tight formation. See if I can get a little closer. Never leave your wingman, right? I had to put flaps because we were stalling in the turn. I can get a little closer, I think.
Midfield downwind check.
Good.
Beam the numbers, coming off the power.
Not bad. Lock on target
and
fire.
into our left base.
We did one of these a long time ago. Ian was in his Cherokee. My friend Chris was in a helicopter. And I was in... I don't even remember what I was flying. Maybe a 172. That was pretty sweet.
Continuing on a final.
This is kind of cool. Clip this. Flight sims best. Let's go. I'm sorry, it's not crashing the plane, so we won't make it there, but, you know.
Short final runway 17.
Thank you. Do a long rollout.
Yep. I'll keep it going.
Oh, jeez. You can't fly that slow. I can't do it. How's the Diamond doing, man?
Not well.
Up, 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 up. Uh-oh. Oh, he's way back there. Did you have to abandon the formation?
Had to break off.
I almost had to as well, man.
So I got a little slow at the end there.
Yeah.
It all started when I was about to rub noses with you guys.
It's only weird if you like it. We could probably just take off of 2-2 on the cross runway up here.
Sounds like a plan. Dillon traffic Cherokee 1 ticket Sierra, flight of 3 departing runway 21, I think. Dillon?
I think we're flight of 2 now, but yeah.
Approaching runway 04, 22.
You know where we're going?
Yeah, more or less.
04, 22.
I'm right behind you.
Cool.
In one piece.
So I know we're going to be fine. I think Scenic should have enough room to get out of here. Ooh, hello. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm going to break out the formation. Having to hit your brakes in the takeoff roll is unnerving. Peter Pilot's going on, my friend. It's good to see you. Time I tried to join formation with catstrator and helipod was terrible. Yeah, we'll try again some other time. We got to come out here and do some glider flying. We'll do that down the road. I'm going to push over to fingers till we get to Bozeman.
Sounds like a plan.
We'll do 7,500 again heading over there. Anybody up?
Cherokee 1 ticket Sierra here.
Sweet.
24 Alpha Sierra here.
7 tickets here up. Might be easiest to go southeast out of here to head south of that Ruby Range. And then head north once you cross that.
Roger.
Did you enable the thrusters, Ian?
Yeah, I can fire up the JATO.
Okay. When you say glider flying, you mean gliders within? No, I mean gliders with no engines. Oh yeah, the ridge lift off of X-Plane's pretty good. So like we could set some favorable winds, get a tow out of some airport next to a mountain and go do some glider stuff. It's pretty fun. Ah, it's good stuff. Oh, hey, we went too high. Whoops. All right, so let's sync the heading bug up like that. Let's bring the nose up just a touch on the... to you. Okay, or you can nose it down like that. That's fine. Whatever you want to do, airplane, you can do it. So we'll cross this ridge and then we'll turn towards the north. And go from there. Spatial type gliding. Nah, dude, like an actual like an AS whatever something or other glider. Seth Kirk, good to see you. And we did a bunch of gliding back in the day, like a long time ago. Keith Smith got really into it, so we were doing like formation gliding, which is pretty wild. I remember one time we checked in, we were gliding west of Mojave, so we got a whole bunch of altitude. Let's see. So we took off out of not Kern Valley. No, that's not it. I think we took off out of Mountain Valley Airport, either Mountain Valley or Tehachapi, and we did a bunch of we did a bunch of ridge gliding along here, and got ourselves nice and high. Then we called out Mojave, and we did a we flew into Mojave in a glider, which was pretty wild. It's like, oh yeah, we don't have an engine. We're going to a towered airport. It's fine. I would absolutely do that again.
500.
Okay. Oh gosh. It's a little oh yeah. We're a little low to the ground right now. It's all right. We're bush flying, right? One of the flying cowboys. I think I might go to 9.5. Might go to 9.5, turn towards the northeast.
Roger.
Roger. Okay, so there's those mountains right there, and then there should be a pass. Be right there. There's a highway that goes through a pass like right here, I think. We could try to fly that. I'm less confident about that, though. I know we can go swing around up there and be able to get there. I mean, we could obviously just go up and over. It's not a big deal. BH Wild, good to see you, my friend. We're flying the Thranda Quest Kodiak version 2. This beautiful bird. Doing some VFR flying in Montana today. Were there any World of Warcraft players back in the day? Is there anybody here that can appreciate the code for that airport? Keck. Yeah. Captain Obvious, good to see you, man. How you doing? Happy Monday. 500 over non-populated areas is legal. Yes. Yeah, I mean it's what, it's like 1,000 feet laterally for many people when we're out here in non-populated areas, so we can go fly 10 feet above the ground if we really want to. I don't think I'd recommend that, but we certainly could. Just got an alert from Flight Radar that Qantas is doing the final Project Sunrise test flight, JFK to Sydney, 19 hours in a Dreamliner. No thanks, dude. No thank you. I have no interest in a flight like that. It's such a long flight. Okay, so we fly over this ridge. Other side of the ridge, we'll see Kex, and then we can fly to the north. Make our way towards Bozeman. Along. We're basically going to fly west of that ridge right there, off in the distance. It's a cool little plane, yeah. We're just doing some VFR stuff. We did some pattern work there at an untowered field. Did a touch and go up in Helena. Now we're flying to Bozeman for the last one of the night. I got Air Cine and I Servant flying along with me currently. Yeah, we've got about 15 or so minutes till we get up there. Good stuff. There's more press about the flight or series of flights we get. It's a long flight, not a mission to the moon. So are they going to actually do commercial service then? Like, are they going to run that like proper commercially, or is it just like, hey, we did it and then call it a day? Seems like you really need some really favorable weather conditions to be able to make that work. And probably a fairly light plane is my guess. Had a trouble when I started from an axis that stopped working to a screw stuck on my T16K. I guess I'll have to say rip. Ah, it sucks, dude. That sucks when hardware fails. It's like it usually does. It's usually not a gradual thing. It's usually just like, oh, it's gone. They're testing it. They just picked the A350s over the Boeing, which had a bunch more press. Ah. 19 hours with my wife in the same plane is never going to be an option. Right? Oh, hey. Where are you guys at? You should be out there somewhere, right? Ian's right on my butt. Air Cine's taking the more, maybe the more direct, less direct route? The more direct route? Call it the more direct route. We're headed towards, Ennis Lake. Ennis. E-N-N-I-S.
Just trying to avoid that 9,600 foot peak, flying at 9,500.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I got a 500 alert back there with 7,500. I would not be flying this low in the real world, that's for sure. Real world, I would have definitely gone further north. I would have found a road or something to follow up here, probably. This is definitely a little bit too close for comfort. It's the year after I bought it. Ah, it sucks, man. Is it under warranty yet? Keoken, that's your name. Your name's Dennis, not Ennis. Right? You ought to see if you can get a Thrustmaster to service it. You'd be getting tossed RO with the mountain so close. It depends what the winds are doing. Like the winds aloft, the winds at 6,000 or 9 knots, 9,000, 14 knots. Like it's not super windy. You probably would feel some bumps going over for sure, but I don't know if it would be that bad right now. But you can be Ennis for the night. Well, the lake we're flying, this is Keoken Lake. Keoken Lake up ahead. Named after one of our favorite flight attendants in the channel. I think there's two that I know of. He's our favorite one that's here tonight, we'll put it that way. You still got to get that overnight in Keoken, or get that overnight in Boston, Keoken, let me know. Like, actually give me some warning sometime. Just a screw stuck. I'd reach out to him anyway. Yeah, I know. Worst case scenario, they say you can't do anything for you. Not in December. December's kind of busy for me. But if you got anything like next month or anything coming up, do let me know. I don't need much notice. I'll put a slinky on my desk, by the way. Having a slinky on your desk is one of the best and worst things that you can possibly do. Because I just sit here all day as I'm working.
Are you guys flying with real world weather, or do you have
slinky?
VFR?
I got real world up.
I got real world as well.
It's got a little hazy.
Not here.
Maybe it's a fire.
It's smoke in the cockpit?
No, I haven't burned out the diamond engines yet.
Oh, Stan, by the way, I forgot to say hello to you earlier, man. Happy Monday, dude. Working hard or hardly working, that's right. Lirsky, good to see you. Hello again. Paddle out, happy Monday. All is right in the world, that's right. Well, we're almost done paddle out, but we got about 15 more minutes to go. We're doing some VFR flying in this beautiful airplane with the world's greatest livery. And making our way up to Bozeman Airport now. Carl Childers, good to see you as well. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Hey, there goes Ian. And his Mach 1 Cherokee. Oh, there is Ian right there.
Did you just do a loop-de-loop?
PilotEdge seems to be confused with his slewing. All right, ATIS up here. Bozeman Yellowstone is 3542. 3542.
I assume just crashed there for a minute.
Row
I'm
256
back.
Zulu. Wind 160 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature -10.
It's
Dew
cold.
point -14. Altimeter 3028. Arriving and departing runways 11, 12. Visual approaches in use read call runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information number.
What?
Bozeman Yellowstone International Airport, ATIS information November.
Okay, this is November.
0256 Zulu. Wind 16.
We're going to take the grass runway. I'm going to ask for the 11G grass. He went plaid. You never go plaid. How did you know my luggage combination? Pugashev's Cobra? I don't know what that even is. Pugashev's Cobra. In aerobatics, the Cobra maneuver, also known as just the Cobra, is a dramatic, demanding maneuver in which the airplane is flying at moderate speed and suddenly raises the nose momentarily to the vertical position and slightly beyond before dropping back to normal. Is that the top gear? Is that the top gear move? Let's watch this. Yeah, Okay. Oh, that looks painful. I know that's just a climb out, but that still looks super painful. Where's Cobra? This plane is seriously impressive to see in person. Like, it defies the laws of physics. Which one was the Cobra? Did we miss it? Oh, maybe, oh, that's it. Maybe? I have no idea. Not sure there's any Cobra maneuver. Ah, you monkey. Check this one out. Oh. Oh, look at that. Okay. Excuse me? What? How is that even possible? Wait, what the hell was that? What? Only the Russian. Of course, the Russians can fly it. At air shows, the Russians are unbeatable. Did you know that? Holy crap, dude. Hit the brakes, he'll fly right by. All right, well, I'm impressed. Here it goes. Anyway, there you go. We've learned something new. Fighter pilots all have a butt full of hemorrhoids from the positive cheese. Thrust vectoring, yeah. Aviator Alexander, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you around for a while. Thank you for 19 months of support, man. Cheers to you, my friend. In Mother Russia, you subbed to catstrator. That's right. All right, sit over to Bozeman now. Bozeman's going to be 18.2. Jumping off fingers. Thanks for flying along, guys. We'll see you later.
See ya.
18.2. And we'll give him a call here in a few more minutes. We're still about 20 miles out. F-22 can do it. Okay. Difference is that the Su-22 doesn't use pitch axis thrust vectoring to do it. Ah, yes.
Bozeman Tower, good
Russians can even
afternoon.
park on clouds.
Diamond 24 Alpha Sierra, 50 miles southwest inbound with November, full stop.
My Piper can do that. Okay, airport elevation.
Here, Bozeman Tower, enter right downwind for runway 12, report midfield downwind, Bozeman, altimeter 3028.
Okay, right downwind for 12, report midfield 3028, 24 Alpha Sierra.
Is that it over there? Nope. Out there somewhere is an airport.
Delta 1216, contact the tower.
There it is.
Springs Tower, Delta 1216, final.
X-Plane Master, thank you for 15 months of support, my friend. You just passed my instrument checker. Congratulations on that, dude.
Clear to land 35 left, Delta 1216.
Flew my first official PIC IFR flight plan, San Luis Obispo to Monterey for lunch. Congratulations, man. Cheers, buddy. That's awesome. Thank you for 15 months, too, by the way. Appreciate that. ACC Original, happy Monday. Aviator Alexander, happy Monday as well, man. Good to see you guys. Ah, yeah. Instrument reading, man. That's awesome, dude. How did it feel to get that out of the way? And did you jump straight to your instrument rating from your private? Or did you take some time in between?
Bozeman Tower, Turkey 401 Tango Sierra is 13 to the southwest with November in for a full stop.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, Bozeman Tower going to be number 2 behind a Diamond 62. Enter right downwind for runway 12, report midfield downwind.
Right downwind 12 behind the Diamond, report midfield 1 Tango Sierra.
Bozeman Tower, surprise, surprise. Kodiak 717 Tango Sierra, 10 miles to the southwest with November, full stop. Like to request the grass runway.
Tango Sierra, Bozeman Tower number 3, enter right downwind for runway 11 Golf, report midfield downwind.
Okay, number 3, and we're for 11 Golf, and we'll report midfield downwind, 7 Tango Sierra. Midfield downwind. That's gonna be right traffic then. All right, let me pull the brakes up here. I'm gonna let Ian get past me.
There's another whiskey after cancellation. Receive. Good day.
It's great. Went straight from private to instrument. Starting commercial single next month after the holidays. Nice, man. It's a lot of training to do. Beat Ian. He told me I'm number 3, so I got to get in after Ian.
So the 1216 taxi to
Ian's
terminal
behind
ramp
me,
via
though.
Charlie Hotel. Good day.
To the terminal, Charlie Hotel, Delta 16, thanks for help.
We'll just do a nice standard rate 360 here. Should be enough time to get Ian in front of us. Really? Okay. There's a Cherokee just off my nose. But he looks like a Cessna 172 because there's no model for the Cherokee in the sim.
I'm in 24 Alpha Sierra,
There he is.
just entering right downwind midfield.
4 Alpha Sierra, runway 12, cleared for the option.
12 clear for the option, 24 Alpha Sierra.
Oh yeah, I see him down there. This plane does sink once you pull that power out. A little bit, doing okay. See y'all, get me. Have a good one, man. Take it easy. Thank you for stopping by. All right, 5,900 is our pattern altitude. I lost my chair. There he is. I got my Cherokee. He's like right there if you can't see him. Is this 2020 or is it just really good? It's running pretty well tonight. Not 2020 though. It's X-Plane 11. You will not see any 2020 X-Plane coverage or any 2020 coverage because there's an NDA that says you can't stream or take pictures or take video of it. And I can tell you with a reasonable amount of certainty that there are safeguards in place that will prevent people from sharing that stuff. So you have to wait. But I've got my X-Plane running and looking fairly okay. Especially with this sweet-ass paint job. Yeah, buddy! Okay, there's a grass strip out there.
Bozeman Tower, Cherokee 1 Tango Sierra is midfield, left downwind for 11.
1 Tango Sierra, runway 12, should be inside runway 12, cleared for the option.
My mistake, 12 and clear for the option 401 Tango Sierra.
Where is the grass strip? Oh, where is the grass strip? There's the Cherokee. Let me get a map up here. Airport diagram up, help me out. Grass strip is just inside runway 11, which is a shorter runway. Oh, please tell me my scenery's got it. Oh yeah, there it is right there. I see it. Bozeman Tower, 77 Tango Sierra, downwind, runway 11G.
7 Tango Sierra, runway 11 Golf, cleared for the option.
Go for the option, 11 Golf, 7 Tango Sierra. All right, I need some drag out here. Oops, that's the wrong button.
Bozeman Tower, 2-4 officer, on the go.
4 officer, roger. What's your direction of flight?
I'll just stay in the pattern, and if we can get the grass strip.
4 officer, make very close traffic. Report mid for downwind. Expect runway 11 Golf.
Okay, right traffic. Report midfield. 11 Golf. Expect 11 Golf. 2-4 officer.
There's Ian. It's checked, so we're a little bit low, but that's fine. I don't know if this runway actually is in the sim or not. Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it. Yeah, we cool. Got it. Runway's in sight. Clearance has been received.
Short final runway.
It's just short final runway.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 600 feet above.
Yeah, we cool. Don't you worry, Budget Siri. We got this.
Tower Cherokee 160 is clear to the right on Bravo. We'd like to go ahead and taxi back for departure and get in the pattern for the grass strip.
It's a pretty lousy approach.
Runway 12, taxi via Alpha.
12 Alpha 401 take us here.
I'll take it though. Whatever. We need a little bit of power to get off this runway here. Bozeman Tower 77, take us here. Clear on Echo for signature.
7 take us here, taxi to signature via Echo. Alpha 2, Alpha. Cross runway 12 on Echo, remain this frequency.
Retard.
Echo Alpha 2 Alpha, cross runway 12 on Echo, your frequency. So take us here. Have a great night, man.
See you.
Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting us something. My back is killing me. It's one of those nights, man.
Tower Cherokee 1 take us here, holding short 12.
You gotta
One
wait.
take Sierra, runway 12, line up and wait, traffic crossing.
12, line up and wait, 401 take us here.
2-4 Sierra, midfield, downwind 1-1.
Golf.
4 Sierra, runway 11 Golf, cleared for the option.
Okay, 1 Golf cleared for the option. It's going to be a full stop, 2-4 Sierra.
Roger.
Roger. Hey, Ian, short approach. Right. That was fun. Kodiak's pretty cool, Max. Yeah. I think Kodiak's probably better than the Caravan's about to come out. Or that came out. It's got good sounds. I mean, it runs very well. It's
Everyone take us here, runway 12,
frames
cleared
are
for
super
takeoff,
nice.
make very close traffic.
And,
12 clear for takeoff,
yeah.
very close traffic, 401 take us here.
All right, there's low idle. Let's do those and those. Those. Off, off, off. It's a pretty cool plane. I dig it. I really like. I'm gonna fly this some more, I think. Maybe not in this livery, but I definitely would like to fly this some more. All right, Air City's coming in for. Oh, that's Ian taking off. Where's Mr. Air City at? All right, he's turning final now. We'll stay here and watch these two guys land, then we'll call it a night. Aircraft for the colorblind. PC Aviator, how you doing, man? No trees at the end of the strip. Where's the challenge, right? We'll do some. We'll get some. I think we'll probably get some proper bush flying in the old new sim once it's time for that. Artisan Simulation, how you doing, man? HD BMW, welcome aboard. Wide Viewer, happy Monday. Dorino, happy Monday. Anybody else I missed? Say hello. Or goodbye, for that matter, if you'd like. We're done flights tonight. I'm gonna watch these couple guys land, and then we'll go watch the replay and call it quits. Love the call sign, yeah. I posed the question earlier: could we be Charlie Bravo Echo Echo Romeo? I think that would be a valid call sign, right? I don't know Canadian call sign restrictions. Like, is there a registration search for Canada like there is for the US? Oh, he's coming in nice and slow, too. Look at this. This is Air Sydney's redemption. Yeah, that's smooth, man. Keep that nose up. Not going to argue with that. Unless he doesn't stop. He just went past his taxiway. Oh, there's one at the end, too. Never mind. Is there? Oh, no. Nah, I don't think that's a taxiway. I think that might be a road. November Bravo is not valid. So U.S. call signs have to have a number, and only up to 2 letters at the very end. Well, that is a taxiway, isn't it? It's on the chart. Huh? Well then. All right, here comes Ian for his short approach. See how he does. Yeah, November Bravo 33 Romeo is an invalid call sign, unfortunately. But when you start mucking around with international call signs, that's where it gets a little fun. That's how you end up with Charlie Golf Whiskey Tango Fox. November 833 Romeo, that could be good too. Search for that call sign. November 833 Romeo, see what it is. Oh, man, he's dragging it in, dude. Dragging it in. Not to be outdone by the Kodiak. You might have tail struck that one, Ian. $800 Bravo Sierra. That excuse me. That's actually a real plane. Oh, that's incredible. All right. Thank you, Air City and Ian. Thank you guys both for flying along tonight. Let's do an old disconnect here. Pull the replay up, see how bad that landing was. Start off with a tower view. Dude, it feels like the nose is so much higher. Yeah, like it feels like the nose. Like, look at the. Okay. So let's do this. Pause it right there. Okay. So that's pretty much my landing configuration, right? When I'm in here at the airplane, it feels like the nose is way, way higher. Like, that's why I was so reluctant to pull the flare out. Plus, I stalled it too, so, you know, there's that. I should have had just a little bit more power and a little bit more nose up in. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hey. Stopped it and slowed her down. You know what? I'll take it. My friends, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight.
Short final runway.
Thank you. It has been an absolute blast this evening. I like changing up a little bit. We're going to fly the 747 on Friday if you want to come check it out. In the meantime, who's streaming? Bill Ferrelli is streaming. There's a couple of people wearing epaulets that are streaming. Not sure about that. Somebody with the butter bus. Let's go find who do we have on the low end here? Eyes on the sky. What's he doing? All right, he's got a webcam and a green screen. He's flying, I'm guessing, yeah, he's flying P3D. He's flying the NGX. Tulsa to Las Vegas. And he's got a cat. Is that a cat cam? Whoa, he's also streaming in ultra wide. No kidding. He's got a cat cam. Okay. We're going to go watch this guy. So we got to go tell him to pet the cat when we get in there. Ask him if the cat's a chunk. He's having some fuel issues too. So he's got to pet the cat. That's the goal when we go in there and say hi to him. So folks, thank you again so much for coming out tonight. I look forward to seeing you all hopefully on Friday. We're going to fly the 747-8i Intercontinental version 2. And maybe we'll go do an F&O for that. I don't know. We'll see what the F&O is this week. So thank you very much. Have a good weekend, or have a good week.